Welcome back to the channel.
Today we are gonna go pen hunting.
Yeah, we're gonna pick out a couple Disney characters and see if we can find them at a warehouse. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe.
Come get lost with us.
Today we're starting out our pen journey. So what are the criteria for the pen journey?
So I think we talked about this before, but we're gonna each pick a character, and we need to find a pin that has that character on it, and maybe we need to pick a theme of that character. So like maybe they're
I was gonna pick two characters. Pick one as your primary, pick one as a backup in case it's rare, and then go from there. Because I know the first one I'm picking is pretty big, but I wanted to do more like a rarer character too, just to see if we could find anything.
Okay, so one common character and one rare character?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're basically going to stop at a few places and see what we can find in those few places.
Yeah, we saw this TikTok about this one. It's called like Pen HQ or something like that. It's supposed to be right by Disney. It's a good 40 minutes away. It's not remotely close to Disney. So we're going to go to our tried and true classics. Definitely head down to where that magician is. And there's some good pin shops around there. So that's where we're going to start our day. Yep. So what are your two characters? Do you need to think about it, or?
I know what one of them is going to be for sure, and it's the common one. And I'll tell you, it's Ariel.
Okay.
Ariel / Ursula, because those
fair.
two.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Okay.
I like both those.
I'm okay with that.
And then
it's a Little Mermaid-esque.
Yeah. And then for my rare character, that one I'm going to need to put a little bit of thought into.
Okay.
What about you?
So I'm going to go, my main character is going to be Genie.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking for Genie. I know that he's everywhere. And at least they got rid of the Genie Plus thing, I think. Is that still a thing?
No, Genie Plus still a thing.
Oh, God, they're still shitting on Genie. So Genie, my primary. And for my secondary, Gizmo Duck.
Oh, that is rare.
Disney afternoons. I like me some Gizmo Duck.
I remember we found Disney afternoon cartoon pens.
We did last time we were here, actually. We found two Disney afternoon ones. One of them had Gizmo Duck on it. The other one was like Rescue Rangers and stuff. So we bought both of those. But that's my rare and my primary. So when we get to the store, we'll follow up with Nacy and see what her rare character is going to be. Look at all of that. There used to be a restaurant over there.
Straight.
Entirely shopping center.
Right to merge
it's all
onto
gone.
I-4 toward Tampa.
There's the hotel we stayed at last time we were down here. Check that out in the show notes. The DoubleTree. It was a decent stay.
Use the right lane to keep right.
I really like the cookies at the DoubleTree.
Yeah, and you could go down every day and get cookies.
Yeah, get cookies and water. This our hotel, the Renaissance, I think is what it's called, has a pretty blue light at night. It's really pretty. Alright, now we're going into the Orlando traffic. Fun little Orlando fact about this road. They used to actually have like markers here, and they would send people before, GPSs and stuff. They would send people to numbers on this road, be like, oh, you got to go to number 6, and that would be where your hotel was located, or number 5 would be where the restaurant is. So this used to be like a super popular place to stay and all that stuff. It's gotten less popular because Disney and Universal are trying to keep people on property instead of leaving. So it's definitely less popular, but there's still some hidden gems here. Did you ever stay on this road back in the day?
Not even really back in the day, but remember the first few trips we took to Orlando, we actually stayed at a couple renovated motels that were over here.
Yeah, we sure did.
The night we found Tacos Magui, which, look it up when you come into town.
Hidden
gem. It's good.
Yep.
That's a new one.
Alright, looks like we're coming up to our first pin area. Let's see where we stop. We passed the mermaid one. I didn't get that on camera. And there's the #1 studio gift shop.
There's mile marker 5.
Yeah, and there's the mile markers that I was talking about.
Oh, they got a Sickies.
And there's the wizard over there. The wizard is across the way. Used to be more roadside attraction-y. You can see they've got some. The animals coming out.
Kobe's new.
Yeah. Nacy likes her a Japanese steakhouse. I love the mini golf rocks. Those are always cool to look at. I don't know if the golf course is good. We've never actually played it, but the rocks and stuff look cool. And old CC's Pizza. I remember eating at CC's back in the day. It used to be $5. In case you're wondering what it used to cost.
I think it was even cheaper at one point. I remember it being like $3.99.
Wendy's. Yeah, agree. I do think.
Yeah, but it used to be like cheap, so like it offset. Like, okay, it's not good pizza, but it was only $3.99, and you could eat until you were full. Just now it's like $20, and it's not good pizza, so I'm just gonna purchase $20 pizza somewhere else.
True. This is we actually used to live off this road, a ways down, but this is where we actually used to see mile marker 4. There's still some of them are here, just not used as much.
Juicy cream.
We've added one of those. Margaritaville, where we visited last time we were here, there's this water park that opened right before we left. And honestly, I'm surprised it's still open. It's never busy, but we haven't been here in the summer in a while, so maybe it gets busy in the summer. The Studio Movie Grill, we've been there too. Check those out in the show notes.
They've definitely gotten more restaurants on this road.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I wonder if the Chewy's is back open. Last time we were here, oh, there's the Portillo's. The Chewy's wasn't open. I do like Portillo's, yeah. It's on the right in this little shopping center. Miller's Ale House. Turning into the man, the myth, the legend, Sicky's Garage. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There he is. I think that's Merlin. I think that's who that's supposed to be. Good old Merlin.
Now, I would like to preface, most of these shops don't, like this shop and like the Mermaid one, they don't sell official Disney merchandise, but we're just gonna go see what they do.
Typically do have pins collected from other people, so that's what we're looking for. None of these pins are going to be new, obviously. These are all going to be like old school pins. So we'll see, and I'm going to switch to the phone. So let's talk about your final selections before we head into our first store today. What did you decide on?
So I decided my main's going to be Ursula.
Okay, we got Ursula.
And then my rarity is going to be the Headless Horseman.
Very Halloween-y.
Yeah.
Very demure.
And then my backup rare one might be Max.
She's got a backup to a backup, y'all.
I got a backup to a backup,
Right,
so.
I'm still sticking with Genie, because he's going to be easy, I know that. And Gizmo Duck. Hopefully I find some Gizmo Duck. Let's go searching. This is one of my favorite stores to look at. He's so cool. He's such a cool little side road attraction. We found some pins, but they kind of look like the pins that you find in like Targets. Like I know that one. I've actually seen that one at the parks. So that is a Disney park pin. But I don't feel like they're actual Disney park pins. Found my first Disney afternoon one though, Chippendale. No Gizmo Duck, but Chippendale. So I have a question about this one. I'm guessing that's Elliot, right? Because this is Disney. It's right next to Universal. So first I thought it was How to Train a Dragon, but it's got to be Elliot, right? What other dragons are there in Disney movies? Found our first orange bird. That's pretty cool. And this one's pretty awesome though too. Figment and the wrenching guy. Journey into Imagination. So 2 cool ones. Still nothing what we're looking for though. So this one kind of throws me. I feel like Disney parks wouldn't put a Disney security badge as a pen. That's why I feel like these might not be real. But let me know in the comments if you've seen this in the parks before. Found a hidden genie, but he's not a pen, y'all. Gonna continue our search. Our first stop is completed.
And while they did have some pens, we have some questions about them. And we're not really quite sure that they're legitimate. They're not resellers at all. So I feel like if they were, I would believe it more.
But they claim they're Disney park pens. And a lot of them, like the LGBT one that we saw that was the rainbow Mickeys. I've seen that in the parks before, so I know that one was real. But like the security badge just seems like weird and out of place. Like I don't think, doesn't seem like something that Disney would do. But, you know, let us know in the comments. Have you seen those in the parks? Because the most we saw was Maleficent and Stitch. Yeah. Those were the 2 big ones for this one. Didn't really see anything else, but cool. I saw an orange bird. That's a nice little catch, and of course Figment. Figment's awesome as well.
Yeah, we love us some Figment.
And the orange bird. Oh, that orange creamsicle.
Is it worth a park ticket?
No. So, our next stop, we have an idea where to go next. Let's see where we get to. Missed her on our way through, but here is the mermaid.
How do they make them? With like rebarb and plaster and cement and stuff? Like,
My guess would actually be fiberglass, so they probably put metal rods and then they fiberglass it in. That's my guess would be, because if they did concrete, it'd be too heavy. So it's probably like some kind of fiberglass or something.
yeah, I've always wondered.
Coming up on another famous landmark in this area, you got the Big Orange. Now, I know they had a fire, and then they were rebuilding from the fire, and the last time we were there, before even that, it was a tad run down. We went inside. It looks a lot nicer now, though, because they did the But there's Orange World. We will probably stop there on the way back. But our search is pens, and there's not very many pens in Orange World.
Like, it used to be one of these plazas just past there.
We just passed an Uno's. Nacy used to work at Uno's back in the day. They had some nasty pizza. Oh, nasty. Ooh, check out another wizard. Stop number 2, Disney Gift Outlets. Disney Gifts Outlet. Yeah, you get the gist. We're going to go check inside. Now, we're not sure if this is even going to have any, but we're going to give it a shot. Second store, I'm laughing because it actually says it has pens on the banner down there. It does not. It has like one small rack of pens, and they're basically the same thing that we saw at the other store. They must like buy them in bulk and then split them between each other. Not impressive. Now, what were you saying about these stores?
So the reason why I know so much about these stores is because when I was a kid, my mom used to drag us into these stores because this is where we bought all our souvenirs. Because they are a lot cheaper, but I'm going to preface, like I did earlier, a lot of them are official parks merchandise. Like the book bags, the bags, you know, you can buy the cheap Florida t-shirts here. So, I mean, if it's what you like, no hate. But this is where my mom would take us shopping because we weren't allowed to buy the stuff in the parks.
So we're continuing looking. We found a store when we lived here. It had like cases and cases of pens. I thought it was in a big store like this. Nacy says that it was more like a smaller store. So we have a couple ideas of how to find it. We're going to look into that. We're also probably going to stop at the Merlin guy just because you can't go past 2 wizards and not stop and say hello to both of them.
All right.
Let's keep the search. So we're checking out the Merlin gift shop. Gonna get it a run. He looks exactly like the other Merlin, other than he's got stars. Hello, Mr. Merlin. And a torch. Next stop of the day, another Merlin shop. Think we'll find something?
No. But he likes Merlin, so, you know, whatever.
She's not very optimistic, y'all. Well, she was right.
It is what it is.
They had the same kind of generic ones we've already seen. We're going to head out to that Penn HQ place. It is 30-something minutes, almost 40 minutes from here. So just know that it's not really close to the parks, but it seems like all the ones that were here pre-COVID and stuff have closed.
Yeah.
And we'll show you. We found the location of the one that we were looking for, and it's permanently closed as well.
And it was cute. It was really cute. It was good for what it was back in the day.
Yeah, it was a really good place to get pens. Hopefully the Penn HQ is just as good. Right next to the Merlin place, this is where the pen thing used to be. I think the Ichiban buffet is actually where it used to be. It was in the store. But it was in this center. So it's not here anymore, sadly. That stinks. I really did like that pen place. Alright, let's head on out to Penn HQ. One last look at the orange. In case you ever want to get some free OJ.
Oh, that place has food trucks too. It says they have 50 food trucks at that one.
Oh, we've been to that flea market. There was some pen people in there back in the day, but it might be open because it's a Friday. But we're just going to go with the guaranteed. So we're going under the Disney sign. We saw it yesterday. Check out that video below when we first got here. But we're going past it again. You always got to get a picture of the Disney sign. Make sure you're not allowed to stop and take pictures there, just so you know.
I will say, the one nice thing when we lived over on this side of town, that sometimes on my way home from work, I would get to drive under the Disney signs. And sometimes I if I got off early enough and I didn't have anything left in my work day, I could swing by the parks at the end of the day and just have a nice chill night, go get a corn dog and walk around, maybe ride something. So those were definitely the good days. I don't know that I would be able to get the same. I don't know that it would be the same, but they were good memories.
It wouldn't be the same. So this path is taking us through Disney property because we refuse to take any tolls. That's why we're going through Disney property. But there's the Magic Kingdom, y'all. I miss you, Magic Kingdom.
Use the left 2 lanes to exit left toward Polynesian Resort and Shades of Green.
The board CEO, please make better decisions. Come on, roll back that DAS decision. Do it right. Don't be discriminatory to people
Exit
with
left.
accommodations. Come on. We got the Polly over there, looking all gorgeous. And then you got that ugly monstrosity there for the DVC Polly. Like, come on, you can't even keep the same design cues. Look at the colors don't match. What are we doing? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about those colors and stuff? A lot of construction, obviously, because they're doing the DVC build.
Brown for me.
Be nice if it kept the theme, you know? Look at all this construction. There goes the monorail.
It's the backside of Disney, y'all. Shame.
Yeah, look at that. I do not think that looks good. Those look like very generic hotel rooms. Be interested to see what they look like inside. Here is Penn HQ. Nice looking store. A little backlit because how the sun is. There's definitely a lot in there. Right across from a hair salon. What'd you think of the drive over here?
I have crossed the ocean to find you.
It is not anywhere close to Disney. If you do take the toll roads, it'll save you a few minutes. But watch out, we put not to take a toll road, and it's still trying to take us on the toll road for the last little bit. So be cautious if you're trying to avoid those. It is out here, but it does look like there's a lot of pins in there, so I'm excited to go look. And let's reiterate, Macy's looking for Ursula and Headless Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for some Genie and Gizmo Duck. Let's see what we can find. Check out all these pins. This place is nice.
The parking garages.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's some Figments.
Yeah. Jessica Rabbit. I forgot about her.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, Hollywood Pizza. Oh, there's a Genie. 3 wishes. So we found our first Genie. There's another Genie. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Blade Ranger. That's neat. Check out the Little Mermaid Father's Day. That's pretty cool. There's another Figment dog tag. Found our first Ursula.
I like it.
Nice, like this Hitchhiking Ghost one too. That's really cool too. The holiday party. I like this one, the Kingdom. Oh, sorry. I like this one, the Kingdom Console. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Disney Afternoon. Close, but no Gizmo on that one. Second Ursula found. Oh, and they have the 3 Caballeros with the...
Here's a Genie. Ixnay on the wishes.
Cool.
No more wishes.
It's pretty neat. The Disneyland Pirates pressed penny pen. That's pretty cool. Disney Cruise Line.
I'm thinking about the other one.
Ursula for him found. I like the Pluto next to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch. Another Stitch, and then they got from the Great Mouse Detective.
Basil.
Basilton Street.
It's like a tarot card. I like that one. That's cool. All the little trash cans.
I like this Walt Disney one. That's pretty cool. There's an Ursula underneath that. Oh, that's kind of neat. A Libra.
Alien Encounter.
Oh, an Alien Encounter pen. That's $90, y'all. I like the old Disneyland ticket pen too.
I guess we should also preface we did not put a price range.
No, we did not for price range. Another Ursula. And
There's
like a
another
photo.
Alien Encounter one too.
Yeah. Macy likes this one, the Ursula After Dark. Oh, there's another one down there. After Dark. Oh, even the big one has her on it too. I like this Spring Bank Genie, 2018. That's pretty cool. Oh, some more figments from around the world. Check that out. They have the Michael Jackson EO poster. That's pretty cool. That's a cool little find. Check out these figments. These are awesome.
I like those. And then, look at that. There's that.
Oh, that's a neat one. Bad News. She is Bad News. Oh, Danza.
Country Bears.
Aww. Spotted another genie. That's a pretty good one. Check out this Epcot pen. That's pretty neat. Found a Chase Ursula, which is cool, but I really dig in the figment. He looks so suave.
Yeah. Also, Radigan with Pussycat.
Yeah. Another cool display. You got Ursula on the top left. There's a genie.
I like that.
And there's the Ursula. Nice that she likes that one. There's so much in here, y'all. The store is packed with pens. This one's really cool. They have a Darkwing Duck here fighting Megaduck, I think is what his name was. That's cool. I'm a big gamer, so they definitely draw my eye. This is a pretty cool genie. I'm digging that Imagineering. Macy said no thanks to the Melissa McCarthy one. There's the guy who made Gizmo Duck, but not Gizmo Duck. Getting closer. Spotted him again. Still no Gizmo, but he's here twice. What are the odds?
It's a Disney VIP pen.
Oh, I like that. Disney VIP pen and cruise line pens. I like the Festival of the Masters from 2000. Giving you an idea of some of the stuff that we're looking at. There's so much. Oh, that's cool. Critter Country. I like this Mr. Toad. They're both in the vehicles for Mr. Toad. There's some really cool stuff here. Yeah. Look at that big sword in the stone.
Phantasmic pen's really cool too.
Yeah. These are really neat, these Disneyland Paris ones. They're definitely different. We found the Black Cauldron next to a really cool figment. How do they have Black Cauldron, y'all, but no Gizmo Duck? This is awesome. We definitely dig it, but 1,300 is a little steep.
That's more than we were planning on spending today.
Yeah. Well, there's some Robin Hood.
Oh, I like that Fantasia one. That one's cool.
Yeah.
And then this one's got villains in it, and it's got an Ursula one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Galactic. The Wally. Star Cruise, I think. Whatever the ship was called. Magic Kingdom. Another cool figment, the Imagination Institute. Oh, and a Little Mermaid. Got a little bit of a Halloween display. Sorry for the backlighting. First Gizmo Duck, but I already have that pen. That is the one pen I found last year when we were here. Found a Headless Horseman.
He's really cool.
Really cool. Check out the price though.
Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna do that today,
Yeah.
but it's cool. It's really pretty.
I'd
They
rather get
found
the-
one for me though.
I'd rather get the Electrical Parade for that price.
Yeah, the electrical parade one was probably what I would get too.
They found another one for us. The classic Ichabod and Mr. Toad. They're gonna look up price.
And it's D23 too, so
Cool.
yeah. So I found this one on my own. He's like right there in
Yeah.
the background. That's
So
pretty
like,
cool.
yeah. Good job, Macy. So she did find one.
I did find one.
Found this one on the way out. The Money Bin. They have the Money Bin from DuckTales. The only thing I could find was the one Gizmo, but not too bad. Well, the hunt was somewhat successful.
Yeah, it was a hunt for sure because they have thousands of pens easily.
Yeah, and we picked a little too difficult of characters, I think, for the difficult ones. We ended up with some really cool pens. I did expand mine a little bit off of Darkwing just to be like a Disney afternoon pen. Or I'm sorry, I expanded it from Gizmo Duck to Darkwing just because the only Gizmo Duck they had was the pen I already had. So
Yeah, and we're not doing duplicates.
yeah. But we'll show you when we get back to our room. So let's head back to the room. Made it back to the hotel room.
We sure did, and it was an adventure today looking for pens, and honestly, Ursula was not hard to find, but the Headless Horseman, I was definitely doubting if I was going to find anything. Like, I was really doubting. I did end up asking if they had any, and we were able to find a few. And the one that I ended up purchasing is this lovely guy. The 75th anniversary of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Now, we did watch this movie, like, just last weekend. And honestly, it's one of my favorite kind of Halloween movies now. Mr. Toad isn't really set at Halloween time. It's kind of more set at Christmas time. But you can't go wrong with Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. And he is a little bit hard to see, but he is outlined in the shadows back here of the red. This is all the Headless Horseman back here. And he's also kind of down here, I think, as well.
Yeah, it's the blue guy at the bottom. So what about the Ursula? What made you pick the Ursula? Because there was a bunch of Ursulas that you could have picked.
There were a ton of Ursulas to choose from, but this is actually from the Disney After Dark pen event that they had this year. So this is actually a really new pen, and I just love the colors. I love the actual card that it was in, and it just kind of spoke to me. All the other ones, there were some really cool ones. I even found one that was a Ursula holding a pumpkin, which I was going to do if I couldn't find the Headless Horseman. But this ultimately won me over. She's kind of a little three-dimensional, as you can see, like with her backing and stuff. Definitely a really cool pen. And again, I just love the coloring of it. I love the card. And it's a new pen that I haven't ever seen.
So Genie was easy. Honestly, there were a ton of genies. I figured there would be. There's a good display. There was one that we thought about getting. It was where Aladdin was rubbing the lamp, and he was kind of like in a purple haze, and he came out. That was probably my second choice. It was a toss-up, but I went with this one. It's a Walt Disney Imagineering pen. And I just thought it was awesome because you see the hand-drawn sketch of Genie on this side. You got Genie here. You got Agrabah in the background. I just like the whole sort of vibe of it. It was awesome. A little expensive, but still, so worth it. Now the second one, I looked for Gizmo. You guys went with me on that journey. I found one pin with Gizmo Duck on it, and we already had it. So that was what I picked up last year when I was there. They didn't have any others. I could have asked, I guess, and looked, but we pretty much scoured that store of everything that was out there, and I did not see Gizmo Duck. So I made a compromise, and I went with a Darkwing Duck, because Nacy said she liked that in the car. And I really thought this one was cool. So they had some of these video game ones. They had a couple different ones that we saw there. It's from 2019. And I'm not sure which park. It just says Disney Parks. But this is Darkwing Duck, and he's basically fighting. I think his name is Mega Duck is the other guy. But basically it's his twin and his fighter. But I love the arcade system and the video game controller. Just really super cool. Thought that was an awesome one. We were tossed up to the Genie had a arcade machine one that I was somewhat interested in too, but we ended up deciding that I was going to go with Imagineering. So those are my two choices after our look. Now we have a couple bonus ones, and we'll show them to you right now.
So I'm going to do the front side. We'll let Gary talk about the back side. I thought this one was really cool. It's a Coca-Cola one. I just thought it was really cool. It's got a little orange slice in the corner. It was different. I've never seen a Coca-Cola pen, so I threw that one in the basket. This one is Innoventions from the year 2000 at Walt Disney World, because obviously it was at Epcot. They actually had a few other ones that went with this series that were different companies. I forgot. One was another company that's still around, and then there was a third one that's a company that wasn't still around. But I used to love Innoventions, so I thought this was just kind of like a nice little throwback. And then Gary picked out these two 2000 pens. One is from Walt Disney World, and the other one is from Disneyland.
The other way. The other one's from Disneyland.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm looking the wrong way. But 2000 is the year that Gary graduated, and I'm sure he's told the story before, but he did go to grad night at Disney World.
No, I went to grad night at SeaWorld.
Oh, SeaWorld. Never mind.
Yeah.
But still, he was in the Orlando area, and this is the year he graduated.
Yeah, so those are the New Year's ones. Pretty cool. Now let's check out the back. We didn't actually mean to get this one. This was Nacy's second choice for the good old Headless Horseman. The funny thing was, he flipped them on the counter, and he's like, "Is these all you wanted?" And she just said, "Yeah." So we ended up with an extra one. We weren't planning on actually getting the second one, but it's another Sleepy Hollow one. It's really cool looking. You can see the Headless Horseman in the back. And then we got this one too, because the Braves used to actually have spring training here. And I think this is actually... no, I think they left in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
But we asked if they had any other ones. This is the only one they had. And so it's just a Brave spring training. I like the Braves. I thought that was pretty cool and a neat little find. So that's what we got pin-wise. All right, that concludes our pin excursion.
Yeah, it was a really fun day driving all around. It really sucks that the original pin place that we were considering going to has closed. So hopefully next time we go on a pin adventure, we can find a few more pin spots for you guys to also check out with us.
Yeah, there's a couple flea markets and stuff we're going to look into next time. A little disappointed that there weren't some multiple stores to go to. It was fun, though, searching for them. Can't believe I couldn't find a gizmo duck, but maybe next time.
The fun is definitely in the hunt. And
yeah, for
just
sure.
like looking, like you're searching and you're just hoping, and eventually, hopefully you do find it.
So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you guys for the next one.
Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. We just want to take a moment to thank you all for watching the video. To those 90% of you guys out there watching who haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It really helps our channel grow and reach a wider audience. And for all those other YouTube personalities that you're watching out there, I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. To those that have subscribed, thank you for tagging along with us on our journeys. We appreciate your love, support, your likes, and all those wonderful comments that we're getting to on our videos. So we look forward to taking you on our next adventure. We'll see you on the next one.